All right. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. The food experience is back with yours truly, KJ Andy O. Man, gonna try to make an omelet live, man. Whenever I do things live, it never works out properly. But nonetheless, it's fun to do, and I enjoy your company. So we're gonna try this. But first, let me get a little bit of a channel update. So as you all know, I have a caloric MAXX air fryer, which I absolutely love. It replaced my existing Cuisinart TOA 60. And, ever since I got it from the start, the doors were kind of misaligned. And I got a hold of customer service, and they told me they were fulfilling back orders and for me to just wait, and they will take care of me, even if it's after the 30 days is up. So finally, last week, my contact contacted me and told me new units are on the way, and they're going to check one out for me and have it sent to me. So he said, all you have to do is cut the cord on the back of your old one, send us a picture, and you don't even have to send it back. I thought that was really cool. So today, unfortunately, I will be using the Cuisinart TOA 60 to prepare the bacon. It's actually a good product. I just like the caloric a lot better. So let me check in with the comments here real quick. We got Bob, we got Dan, we got Mikhail. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Thanks, man. I love Johnny Cash, right? I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. So I'm going to use 3 medium-sized eggs. I got this pan recently. It's a granite type pan, and I haven't really used it too much. I made some scrambled eggs. I'm not sure how well it's going to do with an omelet, but I know I'm going to have to properly grease the pan. And I'm going to use a touch of olive oil and rub it in. And then I'm going to put in some butter, like a knob of butter, and make some scrambled eggs in this container right here. I also got some ghost pepper cheese from Brandon Joy. It's amazing cheese. I'm going to try to grate it using the mandolin. Hopefully that works out well. And it's going to be fun. At least it's fun, right? And I got some Applewood smoked bacon. This is from last week. It should still be pretty good. I'm going to use the last of it. I just went to the store and bought some more. But might as well use what I got first, right? So first of all, let's go ahead. And I've already been warming up the air fryer. So it's already up to temperature. Let's go ahead and lay some bacon out on the air fryer tray. Man, this stuff is, this tray is old, and it's been through hell and back. I've had it for 3 years, and it definitely needed to have a replacement, or either that or a new basket, because it's definitely quite used, you could say. So, okay, see how many strips of bacon I got. Move these over just a tad. Okay. And looks like I have 5 strips of bacon, so that's what I'm going to use in the omelet, right? And hold on one second. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. I guess it is. But here's my situation. Got 5 strips of bacon. Let's go ahead and throw it in. And I got it on 400 degrees. It usually takes about 6 minutes. Same with the caloric. It's like right around the same time. So we're going to let that go. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Greasy hands from the bacon, you know? Never fails. Boxer Jake, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing great, brother. All right, so while that's going, now is the perfect time to get the cheese and the eggs ready. Not the great at cracking eggs, but we're going to have a shot at this. Never been good at it. I don't know how the professionals do it. They do it like all in one hand. I need to crack it on something just the way it is. And lucky that part always works out well for me, right? So there you go. I got 3 eggs. And I don't add any milk or water or salt or pepper. According to Gordon Ramsay, you're not really supposed to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and shake them up, get them all scrambled. This is like the easy peasy way to do it without having to use a whisk or a fork or anything like that. Just a little container and a lid. That's all you need. And it's ready to go, you know, just like that. See? So apparently I got a little bit of a drop of egg in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and get that out. I'm not going to heat up my little burner right yet. And let's go ahead and prep the cheese, right? I have a limited size kitchen, so I make the best of it, really. And Bonnie, how you doing? What's going on? All right, so here is the ghost pepper cheese. It is heavily coated with ghost pepper, and because of that, I really don't want to get ghost pepper on my hands. So I am going to use a glove. Safety first, right? I am left-handed, so that's why I'm doing it on my left hand. Okay, let's get the cheese out. This is a white cheddar cheese that's thoroughly coated with ghost pepper, and it's actually kind of soaked into the cheese. Let me take you down, and we'll see if this works out. Aussie, how you doing? What's going on? All right. So, yeah, let's give it a shot, right? I think I'll use the long, short end this way. Yeah, it's leaving all kinds of ghost pepper residue on the mandolin. I figured it would, and that's okay. Easy enough to clean up. See how much I got there. Yeah, I got a good amount. It's working out well so far. And it's always better to use shredded cheese when you're making the omelets. If you use like slices of cheese, it doesn't always melt the best, you know? So I think I got enough. And I put my cheese in the omelet. Like some people do it outside the omelet. I put it inside the omelet. I like it a lot better that way because it totally melts thoroughly through and through. All right, I put this in the sink. And that's how much cheese I grated just now. Fair amount, right? Should work out all right. Let's go back up top. Just watching you, bro. Right on. I'm having a fantastic Sunday. Look at all that ghost pepper on these gloves. That's why I wanted to wear the gloves, because otherwise start touching your eyes and stuff. Man, it's never a good day at that point, you know? A few little stragglers right here. Let's throw them in the bowl. Okay, bacon should kind of be near to be done. When you're doing it in an air fryer, it definitely goes a lot faster. So I got a knife I'm going to chop the bacon up with as soon as it's out. Take a look. Yeah, it's still got a little bit more to go. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. I know I am. We got 14 people online. Good afternoon, everybody. In case you don't know me, I'm KJ Andio. You are watching The Food Experience. And hopefully this experience goes well. You know, I called the channel The Food Experience, not because I'm experienced, because these are here. I'm sorry, because I'm here to document my food experiences with you all. So that's what's up. And for some hot sauce on the side of the omelet, I was sent this from a good friend in England, and I'm using Carolina Reaper by Encona. It's really a mild sauce. It says extra hot on the bottle. There's nothing extra hot about this sauce. Scottish Vapes, how you doing? Big love to you too, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so once the bacon's out, then I'm going to go ahead and turn on my little burner here. And I'm going to take the pan off of it because you're not really supposed to heat pans up without stuff in them. In fact, we're going to go ahead and prep the pan right now. I'm going to use some olive oil spray that I got. And then I'm going to go ahead and rub it into the pan. And that'll hopefully make it so the eggs don't stick as much. There we go. All you need is a little bit goes a long way. I know it looks like I rubbed it all off of there, but believe me, when I touch it, there's still a very smooth surface to it. I have a cheese omelet this morning. I didn't have hot cheese, so I put in a good amount of dumpster fire. Bang! There you go. Right on. Okay, this bacon should just about be done. Yeah, it's looking pretty groovy. Another minute, should be good to go. I like my bacon pretty well done. I don't like it where it's burnt to a crisp. You know, I like it to be a little bit tender, but I like it to be crispy also. 16 people online now. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, I'm saying good afternoon with a big knife in my hand. That doesn't look too friendly, does it? But yeah, I got my cutting board that I'm going to use to cut the bacon up on. I'm using the medium-sized one. These are Royal Bamboo cutting boards that Mr. Bob Shorkey sent me. Thank you again, Bob, for sending me these. And let's check that bacon. Yeah, it's looking pretty groovy. So let me go ahead and get some gloves, bacon tongs, and let's get the bacon out of there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, looks mostly done. It could have gone maybe a minute longer, but first, what I'm going to do is blot off all the grease because we switched to air fryers for a reason, to become a little bit more healthier and not have as much grease in your life, you know? So I always like blot the grease out. Yeah, I could have gone a minute longer. Definitely could have, but that's okay. It's going to be in an omelet. Probably won't be able to tell the difference anyways, but I'll show you what I'm looking at. Let me lay these back out, right? The ends are a little bit burnt, crisp, but the bacon is not. That's for sure. Crazy Cook, what's going on? How you doing? Nice to see you too. So yeah, here's the strips of bacon that I just cooked. Oh, how is it possible not to try a little piece of bacon? Yum. All right. Applewood smoked bacon, my fave. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and chop this up a little bit. Of course, someone chats me right in the middle of things. Always goes that way, you know? That's okay. They're just going to have to wait for right now. Sorry, couldn't help myself, man. Bacon is life. That looks pretty good. I like to have pretty decent sized pieces, not just like little crumbs. Always works out better that way. So yeah, there's the 5 strips of bacon all cut up. And go ahead and put this away. Won't be needing it. Oh, yeah, let's drain the grease before it solidifies on the pan. I've been using this for a few years now. I use this to drain all my grease into. A little more than halfway full. And it's always a good thing to get rid of the grease from the drip pan. So that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah, this thing's been through a lot. It's seen a lot of days. Like I said, I've had it about 3 years. Okay, there we go. Put that in the sink. I need something to drink now. All right, got some Coca-Cola. So, all right, we're almost about ready to start the eggs. Let's put the bacon back, bacon grease back. Oh, man, it got my throat. Going to go ahead and turn on my burner. There we go. Put it on low. I have it on like 2 out of 6 right now. You want it on like a low medium, okay? You don't want to do it too high because then the bottom of the omelet ends up burning, you know? So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and put the pan on. Use some whipped butter. Challenge. Just picked up some at the store. Going to use a good amount of butter. Maybe a little bit more. All right. Put that back on. Grab a spatula. I'll use this one, I guess. All right. Got a silicone spatula or rubber or whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to let the bacon melt. Once it's melted, I'll go ahead and pour the eggs in. Then I know it's kind of up to temperature, you know. Kind of good way to gauge it. I can show you what I'm doing. Man, that got me. I don't know what it was, but part of the bacon there kind of got me. But I definitely want to coat the bottom of the pan good with the butter. And hopefully the eggs aren't going to stick to it, but it's all melted in almost. This thing heats up pretty fast. You can see the burner, man. It's definitely lighting up. Looks blue in the camera, but it's red in person. That's interesting. I just noticed that. But yeah, get everything nice and coated. And I like using butter instead of oil because it just tastes better. You know, use a bunch of oil and your eggs taste all oily, you know. You could have used bacon drippings. You know, I could, but then it turns out oily, man. And that bacon grease, it ends up burning in the pan. So I really don't like doing it that way. I like butter. Butter works better in my opinion. I'll wait for it to heat up a second more. Hopefully this works out okay, you know. We got 18 people on right now. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm having kind of a late breakfast. Got my cheese all grated up that I just grated with a mandolin. And it's just about ready to go. Almost showtime here. Got the bacon all cut up, ready to go. I have another piece. God, I love bacon. Bacon is life. Let me see. Let me check my phone. See who was trying to message me. Oh, Clinton. I already explained it. He's like, where's your MAXX air fryer? I kind of explained that in the beginning of the video. Maybe he didn't catch that. In case you all didn't catch it, it's out right now. I mean, I had to cut the cord and they're sending me a new one. Should be here early next week or this week. Let's go ahead and pour the eggs in. I saw the butter's kind of starting to brown. There we go. Just going to let that sit there for a minute until it kind of firms up. Butter is the best for eggs. Absolutely, Crazy Cook. Absolutely. I always use butter with eggs. I definitely think it works best. And this thing is running hot, man. These little warmers right here, they sometimes run hot, and it's best to sometimes take the eggs off for a second and then put them back on so it doesn't get too crazy hot. I watch a lot of Gordon Ramsay, and he kind of goes over this stuff, is not to leave the heat direct on the eggs at all times, you know, usually when you're making scrambled eggs, but I haven't really seen his take on an omelet. Okay, there we go. So all we can do is wait at this point, right? And I see it's bubbling more towards that side. We're going to give it a little bit of a turn. Yeah, see, that's what happens when there's too much heat. So I'm going to remove it from the heat a little bit. Put it back on. You poke that a little bit. Come on, go down. And I really got to get the bottom to solidify, you know. I could go ahead and check it. Yeah, it's starting to get there. Definitely starting to get there. I like to put a lid on, helps from top faster. Yeah, lid helps. I don't have one though. I could adjust the heat, but it's always maximum, okay? It has a thermostat built in, and it's always hot heat, and when it gets up to temperature, then it shuts off and goes back on and off. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit to 1.5. It just turned off. That'll help it a little bit. And it'll turn back on as it needs to. But yeah, it's still cooking. All because the heat is turned off doesn't mean the pan doesn't have enough heat to make it keep cooking. So, yeah. Oh, and it's definitely sliding around nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Right? That is what you want. That is exactly what you want. Yeah, I wish I had a top to this pan, but I don't. I mean, I guess I could always bring out a bigger pan and put it on top. I guess that'll work the same. I just don't have one of those glass lids, you know, but that should work pretty good. Let that go for a second. Hopefully you're all doing fantastic this awesome Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I don't really watch sports, so I thought I would go live and do this with you guys. Turn that heat up a little bit again. Let it click on. I mean, that's, I guess, the best way to do it. Let it go on for a second and then turn it back off because it heats up instantaneously, this thing. And I'm going to turn it back down again. Okay. Let's check it out. That's looking pretty good. That's a good way to make a makeshift lid, right? Come on now. Don't tell me y'all haven't improvised before. Sometimes you got to improvise. And hopefully the bottom is not getting too well done. That's the whole point here. You don't like your bottoms to get like all brown, you know. It should still look like an egg. And hopefully, oh yeah, it's looking good. It's definitely looking good. Everything's starting to solidify a little bit more. And once it's at that perfect point, then I'm going to dump the bacon and the cheese in, and it should come out great. Right? Yeah, Boxer Jake, you know. This might be kind of a hillbilly way to do it, but when you don't have what you don't have, you just got to improvise, you know? Yeah, it's looking pretty dang good. Look, it's pretty solid, and look how that moves around. Yeah, effortlessly, totally effortlessly. Turn that heat on a second again, then I'm going to turn it back off. Because you just don't want the bottom to burn. You know, that's the whole key to an omelet. I hate going to a restaurant and they serve it to you, and it's like all brown on the top, you know, and you're like, what did you do to this thing? Yeah, there's a thing to cooking eggs. You don't want to get them overcooked, not by any means. So hopefully I don't end up doing that, but that's looking pretty dang good. So we're going to take this off, put it up here for now. And let's go ahead and throw the bacon in. Hopefully that's not too much bacon. I mean, I know you can never have enough bacon or too much bacon, but we'll see what happens. But I like to keep it to one side. And let's go ahead and throw the cheese in. Nice ghost pepper cheese from Brandon Joy. And hopefully with any luck, that'll fold over just nicely. This is going to be yummy. And at this point, you could actually salt and pepper it. You just don't want to do it when it's in its infancy, you know? Otherwise, your eggs end up turning out gray. And it never looks good that way. Use some black pepper, freshly cracked. Almost out of this stuff. Gonna have to get some more, but I like a lot of black pepper. There we go. And let's see if I can do this. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to turn it around this way. And here we go. It did come out a little brown. That's okay. It'll still be good. And let's move it back away. I have the heat totally off right now, too, by the way. Heat is totally removed. But that's looking pretty dang good. And it slides around nicely. It definitely did not stick. And I really don't want to get it too much more done on the bottom. Boy, it sure is. But yeah, I should have done this like a minute earlier, but that's okay. Still going to be yummy. Get my plate ready because it's almost eating time, you know. We put this back on. Maybe that'll help the cheese melt a little bit. Yeah, whenever I go live and do things, it's always like not exactly 100%, you know. It's always a lot better when I'm not doing it live and I'm like just minding my own business, not talking to anybody, you know. But yeah, the cheese is starting to melt a little bit. The bottom is a little bit more brown than the top, I could tell. It's not burnt, but it is a little bit more well done. And I think that's just about it. We're going to go ahead and remove it. There we go. Set the pan aside. Don't ever put a hot pan. Don't ever put a hot pan into your sink. It'll ruin the pan. It'll definitely ruin the coating on the pan. So don't ever do that. Let it cool down and then get to it later. But that's what we're looking at right there. Look at all that bacon, all that cheese. It didn't really burn too bad, but it's a little more well done than I would like it. And let's dig in. Oh yeah, on the side, hold on. We're not totally done yet. On the side, going to go ahead and make an English muffin. Got to have some kind of bread to go with it, right? All right. You have a good one, my friend. You too. Right on, Aussie. Nothing wrong with that. Looks good. All right. Thank you so much, Boxer Jake. Appreciate that. Need another knife. I already put this one in the sink. That's all right. And let's go ahead and slice up the English muffin. It's kind of already pre-cut, but whenever you do it with your fingers, it always tears them to hell, you know? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the air fryer. Oh, boy, forgot to remove the basket. Yeah, that basket has seen better days, I could assure you. All right, there we go. Put it on toast and let it rip. Should have done that a minute ago. But yeah, this is looking pretty good, and the cheese is definitely starting to melt. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's good. Almost forgot the sauce. Gotta have some sauce. Oh, that ghost pepper cheese tastes so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a few splashes of sauce on it. Some like to do it on the side, some right on top. I'm a right on top kind of guy. All right, let's taste it with the sauce. Get some bacon in there. Some cheese. Oh boy, it just fell out. That is a good sauce. It's a lovely sauce. Has a little bit of heat, but nothing crazy, you know? That ghost pepper cheese is just phenomenal, you know? Let's see it. Oh, yeah, man. There you go. Tell you what, it looks better than most of the restaurant omelets I've gotten. You know what they always do? And it always pisses me off. You order an omelet from a restaurant. They put whatever meat or veggie fillings you want inside, and they don't put the cheese inside. They put it on top. I'm like, why would they do that? That is yummy. That is so yummy. And that ghost pepper cheese, it has a certain smokiness to it. So does the sauce. Nydia, how you doing? Yeah, it's really good, guys. I mean, look at that from the cross-section angle. It is really good. Yeah, and that ghost pepper cheese, it actually has a little more heat than the sauce I'm using. And it definitely is a mouth-warming experience, I'll tell you that. But those 5 strips of bacon, they worked out perfectly in here. It's kind of irritating when you order a bacon omelet and you don't even really taste the bacon because they chopped it up into such little bits, you know? I don't know. I'm really picky. I'm really fussy about my eggs and omelets and about food in general. Yeah, I need to get some kind of blinds for that window because the light comes in and it always changes the contrast with the camera unless I'm like blocking it. But if I'm aside from it, see how everything like dims? Gonna have to work on that one day. This place I got, it came with no blinds or curtains or anything like that. So good. All right. Muffin should be perfect. Yeah, it's got that nice little crispness to it, but not well done. And I'm going to use some of this Challenge whipped butter. It's so much easier to work with than regular butter that ends up tearing your bread apart, you know. So much easier, and it just melts right in. Perfect goodness, you know. And it's got sea salt. They use sea salt with the Challenge butter. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. I love breakfast. You know, breakfast is one of those meals you can kind of have any time of the day, you know. It doesn't have to be in the morning. Most definitely does not have to be in the morning. And what would go good with English muffin with butter? I know. Man, I only have a little bit left. Only a little bit left of this. But this is jamming Triple X strawberry jam from Linda's Fiery Treats. It is fresh jam with strawberries, sugar, lemon juice, lemon fresh, powdered super hot red peppers. So I think it's got like scorpion peppers in it and stuff. And this will be just lovely on there. For people that like heat, this is a great jelly right here. It's made in Florida. Get a little there. And I'm starting to sweat, man. You know, I'm definitely starting to sweat. So let's go ahead and spread that on. And it looks like an innocent enough strawberry jam, but it's got some heat. Definitely's got some heat. That's what I'm looking at right there. Pike Place. Oh, man. Welcome. Good afternoon. Yum. Totally fresh strawberry. The lemon zest adds like a whole nother level to the experience of strawberry jam. And the powdered super hots, nice. Sorry, your Lake Pike Place. Here's what's left of my omelet that I just got through making. Bacon and ghost pepper cheese omelet. Came out really delicious. Oh, man. I got ghost pepper cheese, Carolina Reaper hot sauce. Overall, this has been a great experience. And the omelet, I should have done it I should have done the fold like a minute earlier, but still not bad. It's still got some moisture to it. It's not all dried out. That ghost pepper cheese, though, wow. Isaac, how you doing, man? Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to this impromptu little breakfast adventure, right? We got 23 people on right now. I really gratefully appreciate your support of my channel. And we're all chopping it up in the comments and everything. But one thing I want to say is when I post new videos to this channel, I would totally gratefully appreciate if you could drop comments, if you could hit the like. I know I have my dislikes disabled, but nonetheless, YouTube uses those algorithms. And when people hit like and they interact and comment on your videos, those videos are pushed more out to the general public, people that are not subscribed to my channel, and therefore it's going to help me get new subscribers to the channel. So I would greatly appreciate your help. You know, some videos I get a couple comments, some like one comment, but I really would gratefully appreciate if you could interact with all of them. And it would mean a lot to me. And let's like get my channel moving because I really want to make something of this. Like right now I'm broadcasting with my Logitech camera and my computer. I can't go live on my mobile device until I have 1,000 subscribers. And I'm just about to hit 500. I checked today. I was at like, I think 479 subscribers. And I couldn't do it without your help. I really couldn't. It means a lot to me because I really want to get this food channel going. And as you know, it's not just cooking. Sometimes it's eating snacks. Sometimes some hot, spicy snacks. Sometimes peppers. Sometimes hot sauces. Sometimes doing a little fast food review. You know, it's anything food related. It is the food experience. Like I said, not because I'm experienced, but it is to document my experiences in the world of food, you know? And I learn as I go along sometimes, just how it is. I watched one of your hot sauce reviews and got inspired and ate some Reaper hot sauce, and my body hurts still, but no regrets. Right on, man. Right on. Thank you, Boxer Jake. Keel Destroyer, what's going on? Oi, how you doing? So I'm going to finish the rest of my breakfast in peace. That strawberry jam, though, wow. So good. Again, thanks everybody for being a part of my channel. I couldn't be here without you. If I had no one watching, then it would be no reason to keep going ahead. And the channel keeps growing. Like every week, I get, you know, a good 50 more subscribers maybe, you know. A few weeks ago, I just cleared 300 and I'm about to hit 500 right now. And it means the world to me. Like I really want to get this off the ground. I came up with the name The Food Experience because I thought it would be a cool, catchy name. And it makes people think I'm experienced when I'm just sharing my experiences. It's just such a play on words, you know. I really dig it, you know. Let's see. Sean, what's going on? Who wouldn't love to be a sub? You're a great, love watching you. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. Dave, what's going on, man? Hello from across the pond. Long time no see, pal. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks so much for joining in, Dave. All y'all, thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my breakfast, this lovely breakfast I made with this Encona hot sauce from across the pond. Really good sauce, man. Really, really good sauce. Says extra hot. It's not really, but it's got some good smoky flavor. So let's see. This beautiful pan. I'm a midwife and I use a pan like that to fry placentas for my customers. Huh? Okay, right on. Live it, baby. How you doing? So that's about it. I'm going to tow this one out of here. Thank you all for joining in. Have a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me. I'm KJ Andy O, your food experience host with the most. Take care, my fine folks, and I'll see you real soon on another video. Laters.